There comes a time in your life where you have to choose between studying for a pure math exam on Monday and working on an app for 4 days straight and not studying for your pure math exam on Monday. um, I really hope I made the right choice. So, a few of you may remember a while ago I posted a video with this mess of a spreadsheet, and yeah, it's a past paper tracker that I use. You can go through like past paper years at the top here and mark different objectives with like familiar, unfamiliar, or postpone. And at the end, it will give you like a familiarity score. Um, and yeah, it basically tells you what to study next. It also has a little feature with the probability that a objective is going to come, right? And for this, I literally just went through all the past papers and wrote down what topic the past paper question was on, right? But yeah, anyways, so I use this to kind of know what to study next. You can see this is highlighted right now, and that's because this is what it's recommending to study. Um, and so yeah, that was cool. I think one of the best features about it was the familiarity. It kind of gives you like an idea, like a concrete idea of how familiar you are with a module, or more specifically an objective, which, I mean, you could kind of guess like, hey, yeah, I know, I think I'm pretty good, but like what I really like about it is that it tells you based on the syllabus what percentage of the objectives you are good with and how good you are with them. So yeah, I thought this was a really useful tool, but this is very, very confusing to some people, especially if you're not like accustomed to using spreadsheets, and I wanted to make this available. So guess what I did, guys? I'll give you a second. Don't read the title. Just forget the title, guys. 4 days. Anyways, oh, this is a spoiler. Oops. Right, so so this is the app. Um, I'm calling it an app, even though it's a website. It's just a technicality. It doesn't matter. But look, it's words. It's a list of words. Isn't that amazing? And yeah, so you can see a year, 2021, 2019, etc. And then whether it's completed or not. And these are all physics. It's just physics for now. This is just like a proof of concept, making sure it makes sense and it could work. But yeah, so let's check out one of these. Let's say 2021, and we can see we get the past paper, which is cool, but that's pretty standard. There are already sites that have past papers on them. The really cool part is when you open up here. Right, so a lot more words, but we can see we have 1A, 1B, 1C. These essentially correspond to the past paper that we just did, right? Um, and so just like in the Google Sheet, you can go through each question and mark whether or not you're familiar with it, or if it gave you some trouble, or if you wanna like you made a mistake, but maybe you understood the concept, so you could postpone it and say, hey, let me check this back later. But it's not that you're completely unfamiliar with it, right? And you can go through and you could do that for each question. And it seems tedious, and that's why I don't want it to feel like it really isn't. But anyways, I this is me showcasing the app, right? Definitely not me trying to convince you to get it. So yeah, let's see what else we have. If I go back to the testing homepage, there is one here I wanted to show you, and we can see if we click, we get the 2018 paper, and if we click continue, this one actually takes us to the mark scheme, which is pretty cool. So yeah, if the mark scheme is available, when you click continue after the paper, it will take you to there. If not, it will take you straight to the questions. Um, and well, you're not seeing any questions here because again, this is just a proof of concept. I didn't load in the questions for 2018. So yeah, let's check out tracking now. This is the cool part. Okay, so let's just take a moment to appreciate how good this design is. Like, oh my gosh, who did this? Anyways, we have the different modules. We have module 1, 2, and 3. We see we have average familiarity. That's pretty self-explanatory. And next objective. So this next objective is based on the objective with the lowest familiarity. So yeah, this is telling you, hey, you're kind of dumb in this, study it next, and you could click into this actually, and it opens up that objective page. And this here, you see past paper 2021, 1A, 1B. This is going to be a list of all the occurrences of this objective in past paper questions. So you'll see like, okay, this appeared in 2021 1A, and maybe 2008 2C, and you can see where this question appeared and also your familiarity with it as we saw before. And so you could see, okay, I didn't do too good with this objective in 2021, and you can click in and it will open up the paper and you can go back and try to attempt the question again. Wow, that was a lot of words. Anyways, so yeah, that is this screen, but let's go back and we can see we can also go into the module. So let's check it out and see what it does. So when we go into the module now, there isn't, as you see, as we get deeper into the website, it gets more and more sketch. Basically, I didn't do as much styling on this, but this is basically going to be a list of all the objectives in the module straight from the syllabus. So I know it's a lot of text, but you can see we have applied principle of moments to solve problems, explain the nature, cause, and effects. So these are just objectives, and it's essentially a summary of the objective and the familiarity. And when I do add a feature, you'll also see the probability that that objective is going to come. And so yeah, you can see all the objectives in the module, and you can imagine this will kind of be like a, I don't know if you use Khan Academy, but it will be, I'm shooting for something similar to that, where you can see what topic is giving you the most trouble. That will be at the top. You can see what topics you completed. There's like some coloring, and it'll be a lot cleaner than this and a lot more stylized, but this is the basic rough around the edges kind of thing. And if you look at this list, this is kind of the same thing as you see how we have module 1 and we can see all these objectives. That is what this is going to be, right? Anyways, that is the app I made, guys. Yeah, hope you enjoyed.